excited about this wealth doodle because we can accomplish so much in under a month when we have focus and commitment and we are putting in the effort and all of the things. So I'm just going to make this super short and sweet. You already know what to do to quantum leap. So just allow this to be the motivation to be like, okay, you're right, Nellie. I know, and I get to make this happen. Quantum leaping is a fancy word for making things happen quickly, right? It's almost like you're getting in a time machine. You're making every day count and making sure that you're propelling yourself forward. Parkinson's law, however long you give yourself is how long something will take. I even felt that way when we were getting our app released. It's something I've wanted to do for years. And I just got to the point where it's like, okay, now is the time. And having that deadline was so freaking helpful. Now, with that being said, we can't do all the things all at the same time in the same exact month. Present you is very audacious, and then future you is like, girl, it's still just 30 days. So we do want to be mindful to not overload you to the point where we're setting you up for failure. So that is very, very important to call out. This doodle is sponsored by Jennifer Courtwright with the Courtwright Group. They are based in Marysville, Ohio, and doing amazing things to help people in the Marysville and surrounding locations find their home, sell their home, and they are just a great resource for you. So make sure that you check them out, give them some love. They really do love supporting the community and making sure that people have the best support when they're making one of the biggest decisions of their life. So check out Jennifer and her team. They are amazing. So when we're quantum leaping this month, you can honestly decide at any point, right? It could be 2 weeks left of the month and you're like, you know what? I'm going to make these 2 weeks my quantum leap time. And so that is really exciting to know that no matter when it is, you can decide to quantum leap and you can collapse timelines by simply having so much more focus and making sure that we are putting in the proper effort and really staying organized. It really, planning ahead and staying as organized as you possibly can is so helpful. So with that being said, we're going to go through this very quickly. So first, I want you to brain dump everything that you would love to get done this month. I just did mine this month, tonight, and it was so helpful. I actually even went out 2 months because summer is coming when I'm recording this. So I wanted to really brain dump every teeny tiny thing that I could think of personally and professionally in my head for what I want to get done before summer break. So that was incredibly helpful. I really do love a good brain dump because you feel like you're in control. And when all of those thoughts and ideas and tasks and projects and everything is just swimming around in your head, it's so hard to focus. It's so anxiety, prone for anxiety because there's just so much and you don't want to forget anything. So a really good brain dump is huge. Then from there, I want you to put that brain dump in order of importance. So all of it's important, but we do want to rearrange the brain dump in order. I absolutely would recommend that health and money are a top priority. Now, the more specific the brain dump can be, the better. We're not brain dumping goals. We're brain dumping actions that you're committing to taking, right? Going live, sending emails, building the product, right? Learning more about passive income, cleaning your house. What parts of your house do you want to clean? So the more specific you can be around your brain dump, the better, because this will really help you be able to cross it off. You can also think about when you're doing 1 and 2, you can think about reoccurring tasks and you can think about one time and you can sort that out as well. So just a little sidebar there. Okay. So reoccurring and one time that you would love to get done. Now, this is my secret. You ready? Schedule it. We're going to schedule all of it out. When are you doing the live? When are you building the product? When are you cleaning, parts of your home? When are you taking, time to work out, etc.? Now, the beautiful part about this is even when life throws you curveballs, you can still move around your schedule. The schedule will help you understand your true capacity. If we try to get 500 things done in one day, it's not typically possible. So we want to set you up for success and really look at your schedule and compare your schedule with your brain dump, because if you're in meetings from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then you go home, you cook dinner, you put kids to bed, and then you're exhausted, but you have 50 things on your to-do list, that's not setting you up for success. So I love this step because even this week, for example, everything I'm teaching you, I do. So this week I have some serious chunks of time that I haven't had in a few weeks, to be honest, during the day, uninterrupted time, kid-free. I am giddy. I am so excited. I already have things, blocks of time and what I want to do in those blocks of time. And if anything needs to move, it can. So we're flexible with the schedule, but this is just going to help you really understand your true capacity to get the things done that you really want done, which will also be really motivating because then you'll be able to see, oh my gosh, this is happening. This is real life. I'm moving towards my quantum leap goals for this month. And it's so predictable. We as humans love predictability. So how we create predictability is putting it in your schedule. Now you got to stick to it as much as you can, but it can be really, really helpful to even just see that you've got the time blocks, you've got the capacity. Now, if you know yourself and you're like, Nellie, I will totally schedule it, but then I won't do it. So this is where number 4 comes in. We all crave some type of support, whether that be personal, professional, or anything in between. I don't think you can have enough support, which I call it accountability. This does not have to break the bank either. Let me make sure I'm spelling this right. Stability. Did I spell that right? Okay, we got it as close as possible. So accountability is huge because when you are around like-minded people, you're automatically more motivated to do the thing. So when I look back at my journey, anytime I had built-in accountability, whether it was a call with a one-on-one coach, a group of my peers, I enrolled a friend, my team members, my significant other, like any and all types of accountability, I've been way more successful. So that is super helpful on top of support. So support is more so people that are actually going to do things for you. So my team acts as accountability and support. And so that's been super helpful because I only have so many hours in the day. As much as I wish I could do all the things in my business, like it's physically impossible. And I know that. So having a team is super, super helpful so we can do more. Like today we did content creation all day for the month of June. So we're already getting ahead, and that technically is support and accountability, because if I were just to block it off on my schedule for the day, I might have changed it, if I'm being honest. So I do think it's important to know yourself and enroll more accountability and more support in the buckets of tasks that don't come as easy to you, or you're going to reschedule or delay. That's where I would use the most amount of accountability and support for sure. Then it really comes down to small steps from there. Small steps are critical because when you know you've got 10 minutes and instead of scrolling social media, you can do something that's going to help you quantum leap, you're going to do it. If it was an hour-long project and you only had 10 minutes, your brain's going to probably be like, well, I don't want to start that because I'm not going to be able to finish it, which is makes so much sense. So break things down into small, teeny tiny tasks, especially when you're working in small pockets of time, because you will feel accomplished. So we're almost done with the website, and I was just working on some of the tasks, and that's what I did. I broke it down, and okay, the team needs this link. They need this document. They need, there's so much behind the scenes. And so I do all 5 of these, and they help me so much. And you can gamify. So this is like a little bonus tip. Okay, a little bonus tip because I can't help myself. So a bonus tip is make it fun and make this a game. So there's lots of different ways you can make it a game. But as humans, as adults, we don't have enough fun. And so when we have fun, we want to keep doing things. So with the small steps, you could literally have little Post-it notes with peanut M&Ms on them, or stickers, or gummy worms. Or you could say when you get 10 Post-it notes done, you get to, go buy the coffee or whatever it may be. So you can make things really fun and gamify them just as much as if you're at an arcade. You've got to play the games in order to win tickets, and then you take those tickets to turn them in to get prizes, right? You can involve your kids in this even too. So make it fun, whatever that means to you. And fun can be as simple as playing music, lighting a candle, getting rewards, but you will trick your brain into quantum leaping and enjoying the process and having so much fun. And you'll want to do it more and more and more, which will only help you pick up more momentum. And it could be halfway through this month and you've already accomplished everything on your list. I really do equally love to number my brain dump list. So like I mentioned earlier, I have a brain dump list in order from now until the beginning of summer. And I numbered it because I want to see that number go down every single week. If that number keeps going up, that's a problem. That means I am adding to my plate when my plate should be getting smaller and preparing for summer. So I really do love to number the brain dump and then obviously put it back in, put it in the proper order, but numbering it almost helps me manage it like it's money. And in order to manage money, you need to know your numbers. So that is super helpful. And I have things like this video on there. I have mopping the floor. I have everything besides going to the bathroom, showering, and brushing my teeth, because those are things that I do no matter what. But I don't always mop the floor, so I need to put it on there so my brain doesn't have to think so hard. So these things are basic, but they really, really do help, and they really make a huge impact. So start with your brain dump. If you have any questions or if you need support, just let me know. But this could be a huge, huge month for you. And it really comes down to following these steps or your own that that help you. But at the end of the day, it's putting in the effort and really focusing. And when we can do that, we can make huge strides in under 30 days. And you really do feel unstoppable when you feel that momentum. And that's really deeply what I want for you, is to feel that momentum, start to see results, whether it be health related, money related, your home, or anything in between. And you really do need to want this more than anyone else. No one's coming to save the day. This is your wealthy life, and we get to take extreme responsibility for that. And of course, you can enroll accountability and support, but again, you are the beginning, the middle, and the end. And so we just get to really make sure that you're owning this and you're doing your part more and more and more, and of course, enjoying the process. So if this was helpful, please let me know. If you have any requests for a future doodle, also let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.